You know that feeling? You see the headlines, AI beats the market again, and you wonder, am I missing out? Is some algorithm out there getting rich, while I'm just over here trying to figure out my 401k? What if I told you the most successful investor on the planet right now might not even be a person? It doesn't get emotional. It doesn't second-guess itself. It just crunches numbers. But is it actually genius? Or are we just giving a super-powered calculator way too much credit? Let's talk about it. Intro and what to expect. Hey everyone, welcome back to Savvy Saver. If you've ever been curious about AI investing tools, robo-advisors, or just whether ChatGPT is going to steal your job as a portfolio manager, this video is for you. Here's our game plan. We're not going to get overly technical. Instead, we're going on a little detective mission. First, we'll peek under the hood to see how AI investing actually works, and it's probably not what you think. Then, we'll look at its incredible, almost superhuman strengths. But here's the crucial part. We'll also expose its shocking weaknesses that often get glossed over in the hype. By the end, you'll have a clear, savvy answer to our big question. Sound good? Let's start with the basics. Chapter 1. How AI actually works, the data monster. So first off, let's just be clear. We're not talking about a conscious robot sitting at a desk reading the Wall Street Journal. It's not that. Think of AI less like a brilliant genius and more like the world's most obsessive, detail-obsessed intern that never, ever sleeps. Its entire world is data. And I mean a truly unimaginable amount of data. We're talking every company earnings report, every news article from the last 50 years, every tweet, even satellite images of how full a Walmart parking lot is on a Tuesday afternoon. It analyzes all of this, looking for patterns. A human might see that a company's profits are up. The AI might cross-reference that with a slight change in the wording of their press releases and a dip in shipping traffic at a key port that nobody else noticed. It finds connections we literally can't see. And then its biggest advantage, no emotion. It doesn't panic sell because the market's having a bad day. It doesn't get greedy and FOMO into a meme stock. It just executes its strategy, 24/7. Cold. Hard. Logic. Now, with a skill set like that, massive data analysis and zero emotion, you can probably already see why it's so powerful. So let's get into it. Where does AI absolutely dominate? Chapter 2. The unbeatable advantages. Okay, so with that skill set, it's no surprise AI has some massive advantages. I see 3 big ones. First, the speed is just insane. It can make millions of trades in the blink of an eye, capitalizing on tiny price differences across the globe. We physically can't do that. Second, and this is huge, it kills our biggest enemy, our own psychology. The number one reason people lose money in the market isn't that they're dumb, it's that they get scared or greedy. AI doesn't have that problem. For sticking to a boring, disciplined plan, it's perfect. And third, it never stops. It's analyzing the market while you're sleeping, on vacation, at your kid's soccer game. For the grunt work of managing a diversified portfolio, rebalancing, tax loss harvesting, it's a fantastic, low-cost tool. So, if it's this fast, emotionless, and always on, it makes a really compelling case for itself, right? It sounds like we should all just sign over our accounts and call it a day. Asterisk, asterisk. Yeah, not so fast. Because for all its power, this approach has some terrifying blind spots. Asterisk, asterisk. Chapter 3. The fatal flaws. Here's where the hype train meets reality. AI has some pretty scary flaws. You've probably heard the phrase garbage in, garbage out. If the data an AI is trained on is flawed or biased, its decisions will be too. It's not magically intelligent. It's just reflecting what humans have already done, for better or worse. But the real killer is this. AI is terrible with the unexpected. It's only as good as the past data it's learned from. Think about a true black swan event, like the COVID pandemic or the 2008 financial crisis. These were events that came out of nowhere and changed everything. An AI, trained on pre-2020 data, would have had no frame of reference. Its models could have completely broken down, while a human might understand the broader context and adapt. We've actually seen this happen. Algorithmic trading has been blamed for flash crashes, where the market just instantly tanks because all the computers freak each other out. The bottom line is this. An AI is amazing at optimizing for a goal, but it's terrible at asking, hey, is this the right goal? Or, hey, is this ethical? It lacks wisdom, intuition, and common sense. It can find the most efficient path off a cliff. So we're left with two extremes. On one side, a cold, hyper-efficient data monster. On the other, a flawed but adaptable human with intuition. This feels like a stalemate. So what's the answer? Chapter 4. The Verdict, the Savvy Synthesis. After looking at both sides, I think the whole AI versus human debate is asking the wrong question. The real winning strategy isn't about picking a side. The winner is the savvy person who knows how to use both. Here's how I see it. Let the AI be your brilliant, hyper-efficient assistant. Use it for what it's good at, the automated, emotionless, boring stuff. Let a robo-advisor handle your portfolio rebalancing. It's great for that. But you have to stay the CEO. You set the overall strategy. You define your risk tolerance. You bring the common sense, the wisdom, and the intuition for when the world changes in a way the data has never seen. Your greatest advantage will never be processing speed. It's patience, perspective, and good old-fashioned judgment. Use AI as a tool to execute your plan, not as a replacement for your brain. OUTRO and call to action. If this detective mission helped you make sense of the AI investing world, I would be so grateful if you'd hit that like button. It really helps us out. And subscribe to Savvy Saver. We drop new videos every week to help you cut through the hype and keep more of your money. Now I want to hear from you. This is a great debate. Based on what we covered, where do you stand? Let me know in the comments. Would you ever let an AI fully manage your investments? Or does the idea freak you out? Let's chat. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, stay savvy.